From Mila Kunis being pregnant, Miley Cyrus's tour bus catching fire, and a movie about cyber hacking in talks, welcome to Hashtag That. We're your source for entertainment news. Hey everyone, and welcome to Hashtag That. I'm your host, Bianca Dux, here with my panelists, Naya, Steve, and Elijah. It's official, Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher are going to be parents. The newly engaged couple announced that they are expecting a child together. This will be the first child for both Kunis and Kutcher to add to their romance. The couple was seen smooching on the Clippers Kiss Cam this past Saturday. Do you guys think this was planned, or do you think that they got engaged because they were pregnant before?
You know, that's actually a good question. You know, I feel like this was planned. You know, Kutcher coming out of a previous relationship, I feel like he doesn't want to mess up again, I guess, essentially. So this definitely was planned. And I mean, I hope it was planned, you know what I mean, on their behalf. But yeah. I mean,
well, in addition to that as well, like you said, coming out of that relationship, I'm pretty sure he would have been careful. And this is not just some girl that he's just happens to be talking to. They have history, so it's like, it's okay that she's pregnant. So congrats to them, I think.
Yeah, definitely congrats to them. And I also agree with you guys. I think it was planned. I don't think it was like a last minute thing.
Right.
Hopefully not.
Right.
Yeah, I hope they didn't just get engaged because like, oh, we're pregnant, we gotta.
I mean, there's some people who actually, you know, do that, but I think in this case, I wouldn't say so.
Yeah,
you know?
Definitely.
Yeah.
There's an old saying, you can't understand another person's experience until you've walked a mile in their shoes. The Walk a Mile in Her Shoes Foundation literally asks men to walk a mile in women's high-heeled shoes. Alpha Chi Omega held their second annual Walk a Mile in Her Shoes event yesterday here on the Quinnipiac Quad. The event is focused on raising money for awareness to stop rape, sexual assault, and domestic violence. The event had a great turnout, and there were a handful of men and women in their heels supporting this event. I think this was awesome. It's also funny at the same time. Did anyone attend the event? Steve?
In the event, yeah. It was definitely an interesting experience between wearing like a super tight skirt and running in high heels. It definitely was something.
And it's for a good cause.
Right, exactly. I just think it's so funny, like seeing like all these guys like running in like mini skirts and like, you know, these like high heels and like sprinting, you know.
Yeah.
In addition to the guys, I definitely saw a lot of ladies coming out in their good red heels looking really nice.
Yeah, right.
That was cheap. Going up against girls in high heels, because they already have experience with wearing.
You don't stand a chance.
You don't stand a chance going up against a woman in a race. It's gonna lose.
But you tried. That's all that
I put in a good effort. A for effort.
Rapper Tyler, the Creator, was arrested for allegedly starting a riot during his performance at the South by Southwest Music Festival. According to police, he urged the crowd to force their way into a show that was already full at capacity. 2 people were killed and more than 20 people were injured. If he is convicted of starting this riot, he can potentially face up to a year in jail and a $4,000 fine. I mean, this is pretty serious, but do you think it's jail-worthy?
I don't know. I mean, 2 people died, and all these people were injured. I think it was 20 people that were injured. I mean, it's gonna sound really bad. I think it's hilarious, but like at the same, not that the people died, but like I'm talking about like just like him just being dumb and allowing like all these people like you know to run into already overcapacitated event. So that's just ridiculous.
I mean, he's definitely probably at fault for starting the riot, but people should know how to conduct themselves at a concert,
exactly,
like
you know?
by now.
The people who go there too. I mean, it's a very like high kind of concert. I mean, South by Southwest, you have a lot of crazy people going to that. So
I mean,
maybe not the brightest people.
Yeah, and he's also a very influential character, but still, that's why it's like, it's kind of confusing because he's an influential character, so people are going to listen to what he has to say. And at the same time, he didn't actually kill the people, you know what I'm trying to say?
Right.
And so it's kind of tough.
It's on the audience. I mean, if you're seeing it's full and you're just running in, something's going to happen.
Right.
Someone's got to get blamed at the end of the day.
That's the end of the day.
I personally don't feel like he should be blamed for it, you know.
Yeah.
We'll see. I don't know.
It should be more maybe security.
Yeah, you know. That's
Due to an increase in royalty and advertisement fees, Pandora will be raising their subscription prices for the Pandora One package. The increase will be up $1 from its previous rate, and they will also be doing away with a $36 annual subscription fee. Existing annual customers will not have to pay the extra dollar fee, but the increase will still affect them. Do you guys have an opinion about this? Does anyone pay for Pandora?
Nope.
Personally, I'm team Spotify.
Spotify over here.
I mean, I don't, I use Pandora occasionally, like let's say if my Spotify is down for whatever reason, but I feel like it's whatever. It's only $1 extra more, I mean, I don't think it's going to like make or break, whoever has the subscription. And I guess it clearly means that, they're doing well, if they're getting more people to join on the bandwagon with their, music, program essentially. So they would have to essentially raise the prices,
right?
So
True.
it's only $1.
Yeah.
Why not, right?
Also with Spotify, like hands down, I find it to be better than Pandora because I get to actually choose what I want to listen to. So if I'm going to pay, which I don't pay for either one, but if I'm going to pay for one, it's definitely going to be Spotify. So this Pandora thing.
Right.
I agree.
I mean, I'm guessing it's not Pandora Jewelry, that store. I didn't know what Pandora was.
What? Are you serious?
No, like I'd never like really heard of it, honestly. I've always used Spotify. So.
Where do you get your music from?
Not Pandora.
I'm not going to answer that question so I don't get a legal.
Yeah, right.
He's pleading
We
the
won't
fifth.
talk about that.
Still to come, Walking Dead fans are getting excited for a new obstacle course. Stay with us, but first check out our tweet of the week.
This week's Tweet of the Week is brought to you by the Bobcat Shop. The Bobcat Shop is located at 1010 Sherman Avenue and is your go-to for Quinnipiac apparel and accessories. This week's Tweet of the Week is by @BigCountryMan19. He said, "That awkward moment when you realize in your junior year at QU that Crescent gets its name because it's in the shape of a crescent. #college." Make sure to follow us at #ThatQU on Instagram and Twitter for a chance to be featured on our show.
I could really go for a Ray and Mike sub right now.
Come to Ray and Mike's and try our Philly chicken with cheese for just over $4, giant cheesesteak subs, and mouth-watering boar's head sandwiches for as low as $4.75. Q-Cash accepted just a mile down the road on Whitney, here at Ray and Mike's.
The Bobcat Shop, located at 1010 Sherman Avenue in Hamden. Your #1 choice for Bobcat merchandise. The Bobcat Shop features 2 floors of countless styles and colors. With a full 19,000 square foot screen printing and embroidery operation on the premises, Campus Customs and Simplify can design and decorate any garment or promotional product as quickly as needed. Stop in and say hi.
Welcome back. Let's see what first world problems our panelists found this week.
I'm getting tired of my coconut scented soap, but I don't really want to open the new apple scented one either. #first world problem.
That's ridiculous.
I found this to be funny because it is a first world problem, but it's a problem that I think a couple people face but don't admit, and not just with soap, with everything.
Are you sure you don't have that problem?
I do have the problem. I know I have the problem. I can admit that. I have that problem, but I thought it was interesting someone actually tweeted about it.
Right.
Now we know everyone has this problem.
Just no comment to that. Like, you should not have a Twitter account at the end of that. Like, that's just
Come on.
no comment.
That's hilarious.
I feel betrayed because a Facebook friend took a link I sent in a message and made it his status. That should have been my like. #first world problems. Okay.
That's disrespectful. You took the man's link and took his likes? That's rude.
Okay, I've actually done that before. That's why I'm laughing, because I'm so guilty of doing that.
It's like taking my picture and off Instagram and taking my likes too. That's disrespectful as well. Don't do
Some
that.
people
That's
get competitive
plagiarism
about
right
their
there.
likes.
Real.
Right?
It's real.
You know what I think on a side note real quick, for Instagram, I think that if you're going to tag someone in the photo, it should also appear like on their profile as well. So that way you can share the likes that,
Well, it does.
get. Well, it doesn't like show up like on your profile though. Like let's say like
If you're tagged like in that little like black box, like on your profile, if you go to it, you see all the pictures you're tagged in.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I just got schooled.
You just got schooled right
I just got schooled.
Sorry.
Served.
I'm addicted to Instagram, so.
Susan said, "Give me a name that starts with the letter H." She replies, "Jose." #first world problems. For the longest time when I was younger, I actually thought Jose actually began with the letter H. So I might be guilty of doing that, but I think by now you should know that.
Yeah.
No, someone
Jose
asked
does
me
not
how
start
to
with a
spell Jose recently, and I said Jose, and they were like, "What about the H?" I was like,
There's
"You're
no
kidding.
H in
There's no H."
No. Yeah.
I know a lot of Jose's, and I know they would be very, very offended if someone
Definitely
aged
somebody
there.
who wasn't in a spelling bee.
Clearly.
Definitely not. Clearly wasn't
Right.
in a spelling bee.
I mean, these first world problems never cease to amaze me.
Right.
The Walking Dead comics creator Robert Kirkman had a fun alternative for the show's fans. The Phillips Arena in Atlanta will host the Walking Dead Escape Zombie Obstacle Course experience. This one-of-a-kind interactive experience is riddled with flesh-hungry zombies. Fans can participate either as walkers or survivors, and you have to climb through and crawl your way through a multiple zombie-infected evacuation zones. This course is expected to open May 31st, and Walking Dead fans can join in. What do you guys think of this?
I think it's cool. I want to do it. You know, if you guys would be down to do it with me.
Definitely team. You got a team.
Yeah, right?
I
Let's
mean,
do
if
it.
you're gonna do it, I'm about to be a walker, not a survivor. If you can't beat them, join them. So I'm trying to be on the team. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, I was reading about it. Like, you have to like show up early and get training for
Yeah.
this. Like, it seems serious.
Wow.
I kind of seems like scary.
People
It
go
seems like
intense.
a modern day Wipeout. You know, the show
Yeah.
Wipeout.
Yeah.
Like it's like
Yeah.
like on that order, sort of. Yeah, I'll be down to do it.
I'd be
That would be really cool.
Yeah, I've never done a zombie like race type of thing before. It's definitely awesome. I've always wanted to do one of those. But I mean, like you said, it requires a lot of training and a lot of time.
Yeah.
I don't have the time being a college student, but in the future, over the summer.
Right?
It's in
Awesome.
Atlanta.
Let's do it. Let's team
Yeah.
up over the summer.
We
Let's
got
do it.
this.
We got this.
You guys got it.
Miley Cyrus's tour bus caught fire Monday night and was completely destroyed. The Wrecking Ball singer was en route from the Houston leg of her over-the-top bangers tour at the Toyota Center on Sunday, making their way toward New Orleans when her ride apparently burst into massive flames. Everyone got out safe and no one was injured, but TMZ reported that a fire started from an exploded tire. So talk about a wrecking ball.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That is crazy. I don't even know what's like thinking of that, to be honest.
Yeah, I hope she's okay. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I heard everyone was fine. So.
Yeah. Apparently everything like on the bus got lost. So I mean that
Yeah,
unfortunately isn't great.
Did you
but
see a picture of it?
I did see a picture
Yeah,
of it.
the
Yeah,
inside was
it's-
completely burnt.
Yeah.
It was
Oh
scary.
my gosh.
New tour bus.
But they have money, so they can.
Yeah, I mean, it's Miley Cyrus. She has money. She can get a new tour bus.
Oh, I hope she has.
But yeah, plot
She's not one of
twist.
those stars that I'm like, oh, she got money. I mean, I'm hoping.
Yeah.
She
Money
seems
was
pretty
on the
well
tour
off.
bus.
Right? Yeah.
With the bangers tour she's got.
I don't know. I don't follow her.
Since BuzzFeed is so popular now, I decided to try something new. I asked students some BuzzFeed-styled questions, and here I am with that Buzz That. Take a look. I'm Bianca Ducks for #that, and this week we're going to go around investigating students on how they feel about the opposite sex. Sarah, can you think of 5 reasons why it might be better to be a guy than a girl?
Well, it's easier to get ready on time. There's no makeup and hair and all that fun stuff. Less social stigma, I guess. You're not judged as harshly if you're a guy and if you're a girl.
They say guys are better drivers than girls.
Being a dork is okay.
He's standing up.
You never have to buy your own drinks, and you never really have to buy almost anything. Like vacations may get paid for you, or presents on birthday and Christmas and stuff.
Yeah, how about Valentine's Day? I spend dough on trying to please the ladies here, and it just doesn't work sometimes. And it's really, really dissatisfying. So, yeah, I'd love to be a girl. I mean, I don't want to be a girl. Let me clarify that for the viewers out there. But if I was, it'd be nice to get flowers on Valentine's Day.
And free drinks.
All right, thank you guys. Well, it doesn't look like anyone's ready to walk in the other gender's shoes quite yet. Back to you guys. We will be right back after this commercial break, but first, here's our Instagram of the week.
This week's Instagram of the Week is brought to you by the Bobcat Shop. The Bobcat Shop is your source for custom printing and embroidery for your team, organization, or group. The Bobcat Shop is located at 1010 Sherman Avenue, just 2.5 miles from the Mount Carmel campus. This week's Instagram is by @CaptainEMills. He posted a picture of York Hill covered in snow. Be sure to follow #that on Instagram and Twitter for a chance to be featured on our show.
I could really go for a Ray and Mike sub right now.
Come to Ray and Mike's and try our Philly chicken with cheese for just over $4, giant cheesesteak subs, and mouth-watering boar's head sandwiches for as low as $4.75. QCash accepted just a mile down the road on Whitney, here at Ray and Mike's.
The Bobcat Shop, located at 1010 Sherman Avenue in Hamden. Your number one choice for Bobcat merchandise. The Bobcat Shop features 2 floors of countless styles and colors. With a full 19,000 square foot screen printing and embroidery operation on the premises, Campus Customs and Simplify can design and decorate any garment or promotional product as quickly as needed. Stop in and say hi.
Welcome back. It's now time for our favorite Quinnipiac problems. What'd you guys find this week?
$20 on my meal plan left. That's because 3 strawberries cost like $10. Hashtag QU Problems.
So true.
Right.
And it's that time of year again. So
Right.
Once in the struggle, it's like right before the semester's about to be over, you know, find a friend, you're like,
Yeah,
so
can
you wanna tap me?
There's always like that one or like 2 people who have like over like $1,000 like still left in their meal plan
I mind
somehow.
those people.
What?
Yeah.
How?
It's called effective strategy. You eat ramen noodles and you have hot dogs. You save tons of money.
How do you make hot dogs in a dorm? Explain.
I have a stove.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I was like,
You just
So
put
you-
it out in the sun.
okay, I guess that makes sense.
To the girl looking up Rolex watches on her laptop in class, don't. QU problems. I've never actually seen that. I mean, I've seen some crazy stuff people have looked up during class. I've seen people play video games during class. But I've never seen
a Rolex watch, like out of all the things.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Well, to the guy next to me who was watching YouTube videos of knives, should I be worried or not? Hashtag Quinnipiac problems.
I've seen that in class too.
That's a serious question.
Yeah, right. Like, should I be upset about that?
The answer is yes.
That's crazy.
Was it during class though?
Regardless, it's just like, why are you looking up knives, you know?
The new hit song Selfie by the Chainsmokers is taking over college campuses across the nation. Our very own Elijah Westbrook is here with a selfie-themed question let's check it out.
Hey guys, Elijah Westbrook here. Well, selfies have become such a dominating force on all social media sites. It has gotten so big that people like Ellen DeGeneres tried to see if she could have the most retweets when it comes to selfies on social media. And there's even a song about selfies. But anyway, I went around campus and asked students how often they take selfies. But first, let me take a selfie. How often would you say you take a selfie?
Probably like once a week.
Once a week?
I guess.
You know you're lying. You take more than just once a week.
No, like once a week, week and a half.
Yeah.
It's hard to say. If we're talking on the weekends when I'm out with my friends, I'd say maybe like 5 times, 5 or 6 times.
During the weekend?
During a night.
Oh, during the night,
During
okay.
a given night. But then during the week, you know, Snapchat here and there, maybe in the library, maybe a little bit like in the caf, but definitely a lot less during the week, I would say.
I'd probably take a selfie at like sporting events just to show my friends that I'm like in the crowd, like going wild and everything, but probably not really many other places. Maybe in class, a little like math teachers talking, poke the head down.
But students I spoke to earlier, they said that there's a difference between the amount of selfies they take on the weekends as opposed to during the weekday. Would you say you take more during the weekends?
I would say more during the weekday, actually, to get myself through those classes and through the days.
I like how
the weekends,
you think.
I'm busy. I'm watching games, or I'm playing sports outside, or I'm having fun with my friends. I'm kind of like off my phone. Besides, like the texting for some plans or whatever.
Right. Do you have Snapchat?
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah. So what's the face you would make if someone was to screenshot one of your Snapchats?
I'll be like, what is this? Whoa, what is going on here? You can't do that. This is a Snapchat rule book. You can't screenshot your Snapchat.
Now, Darnell, be honest with me.
Yeah.
How often would you say you take a selfie?
I would say about 2 a day, you know.
2 a day?
Yeah.
So you think
between
2 a day?
Snapchat and Instagram. Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad. Me, it's
Yeah.
like 5. I got kind of like cut down on my selfies,
Yeah,
but whatever.
you know.
Yeah. Have you ever nay during the
Oh, yes,
Snapchat?
I have, yeah.
Yeah, you want to show me
take
real
out
quick?
my phone right
You just
here.
take out your phone?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I love it. I love it.
One selfie a day keeps you healthy.
One selfie a day keeps the doctor away, or?
Yeah, you post one selfie a day, but you take about 30, right?
So what's the face you make when you take a selfie? I like that. I like that. I like that a lot.
It's all about the eyes. You gotta get the like the sun's in your face.
What is it called? Like smizing, when you like smile and then you have to like do like the squint. Is that what it's called?
I just call it,
just chilling.
Yeah.
Someone screenshotted one of your Snapchats. What's the face you would make?
I don't send Snapchats to my face.
Oh, people just send it. Reporting from Snapchat, I'm Elijah Westbrook. Back to you guys.
The life of the cybersecurity blogger who created the major Target data breach in December is in the makings of a Hollywood thriller with Sony Pictures. Sony reportedly plans to make a cyber thriller that is set in the high-stakes international criminal world of cybercrime. Do you guys think this is even a good idea?
It's definitely like a weird idea, but I think that people need to be aware that, like, you know, certain stores are like stealing your identity, such as what happened, you know, over winter break. So, I mean, why not? I mean, I don't know if it'll make a lot of money, the movie, but, you know.
I could see it more as like a 60-minute special, more than like emotion mixture.
Or maybe like a documentary,
you know,
but not necessarily a movie.
Right.
Good luck with that.
It's documentary material. I don't see how it's gonna make it as a movie. I mean, I've seen a movie like they've tried to make like a JFK movie. I don't know if you guys have seen that like an actual like theatrical movie and not a documentary.
But see, I could see that, but not necessarily a movie about you know identity theft. I don't know. That just
and like who would play the guy?
Right.
Oh, I would obviously.
They need to release more information about this because I don't know.
Kanye West pleaded no contest to his misdemeanor battery against a photographer at the LA International Airport. Kanye entered the plea through his attorney and did not even attend the court hearing. He was sentenced to 2 years probation, 24 anger management therapy sessions, and 250 hours of community service. Do you think Kanye has an anger issue?
Yeah.
Definitely. He's always getting in trouble with paparazzi or just some, you know, form of whoever, you know. It's just ridiculous. I think he needs to go to either like anger management or something because it's crazy. And
he needs some meditation. That's what he needs in his life.
Yeah.
He actually has more than an anger issue. He has a lot of issues.
Just a lot of issues.
He has like mental issues as well. He has, I don't know, he's conceited.
But no offense.
No,
like, we don't want him to get
all offense.
Oh, well, we're getting in trouble now.
Something's wrong with you. Seek help. For real.
We'll be right back with Google's new smartwatch software, and Twitter is turning 8. Stay tuned.
The Bobcat Shop, located at 1010 Sherman Avenue in Hamden. Your #1 choice for Bobcat merchandise. The Bobcat Shop features 2 floors of countless styles and colors. With a full 19,000 square foot screen printing and embroidery operation on the premises, Campus Customs and Simplify can design and decorate any garment or promotional product as quickly as needed. Stop in and say hi.
I could really go for a Ray and Mike sub right now.
Come to Ray and Mike's and try our Philly chicken with cheese for just over $4, giant cheesesteak subs, and mouth-watering boar's head sandwiches for as low as $4.75. Q-Cash accepted just a mile down the road on Whitney, here at Ray and Mike's.
Welcome back to #that. Google unveiled an Android Wear, a version of Google's Android operating system software that is tailored specially for wearable computers, starting with a so-called smartwatch. Google collaborated closely with LG on the design and the engineering of the G-Watch. The Android software for wearable gadgets was open to the app developers Tuesday. Do you guys think we could see a potential smartwatch soon?
I think it sounds great. I can't promise that I would probably get it because I like gadgets, but my gosh, I have a smartphone, I have a computer, I don't
My
need
phone
it.
already tells the time as it is, so how much smarter can you get?
And with Siri, it's like I don't really need anything else. So it's pretty cool, you know. Good job, but I don't want it.
I got a new theme now. Smart T-shirts. That's gonna be the next big thing.
Smart T-shirts.
I'm patenting that.
Wasn't there like something like a while back where they had like TV screens like actually like on the T-shirts?
Probably, yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure I saw something like that like a while back at an award show where there was like TV screens like actually on T-shirts.
It's gotten to the point. It's just smart everything. Like we have smart watches. Okay, I could see that. But like smart tattoos, smart like
Smart
shoes,
tattoos.
smart underwear. I don't know. I'm sure that exists.
Oh my god.
Sony announced a virtual reality headset for the PlayStation 4 at the Game Developers Conference. It was debuted as a driving the future of innovation at Sony. This also marks one of the most important differences between Sony's PS4 and the Microsoft Xbox One. The virtual reality headset serves as an answer to Microsoft's Kinect, a new way that fundamentally changes the way we interact with games. Do we see virtual reality coming in towards the future?
Yes. PS4 is by far better than the Xbox One. I'm just going to put that out there. But definitely,
Good to know.
Good to know. The virtual headset is definitely a new like step into gaming. I don't know if any of you have seen The Matrix, but it kind of like puts you in the game.
Yeah.
And like Kinect is kind of the same way, but you don't get to wear an awesome headset. So I mean, I'm not just saying that because I'm a Sony fanboy, but
You are.
I am.
So you'll be buying the headset.
I will definitely be buying the headset and the PS4.
Yeah. See, this is a gadget I think that's worth producing. Like, a
Oh, yeah.
smartwatch is cool, but this sounds actually
go.
interesting.
Yeah.
I might go out and invest.
Right.
I'm all
See,
for
we're
it.
getting females playing video games. You see what this does?
I play video games.
That's awesome. What does that mean?
Right?
Yeah, right.
I don't know.
Stereotype.
It is a stereotype, but it's somewhat true.
No, it's not.
All right.
Twitter has turned 8 years old this month. Yes, you heard it correct, 8 years old. The 140-character or fewer social media site has come a long way since it first started back in 2006. In commemoration of its 8th anniversary, Twitter created a separate website that shows you your very first tweet. I really can't believe that it's already been 8 years since Twitter has been around. Do you guys remember what your first tweet might have been?
Well, I mean, considering I only got my Twitter account last year, of course I remember my first tweet. It wasn't that long ago, but you know, I feel like Twitter started yesterday. I remember when it first came out, and I didn't see the point of it, but you know, I was also too young to even be concerned with Twitter. But congrats to Twitter.
To be honest, like I thought when Twitter first came out, I thought it was the dumbest idea ever. I said, why would people want to know every single place I'm going to, like what I'm doing right now, what I'm eating? Like I just think it was so dumb. But I have Twitter and I tweet a lot more than I thought I would.
Could you picture yourself without Twitter now?
Right. And now you can like link like other social media sites like with the Twitter account. So you know it's cool. But just to think that it's already been 8 years since the site has been out is just amazing. You know.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't even know it's been out for 8 years. I thought it came out like 3-4 years ago, maybe tops.
Right.
So that was a shocker.
Yeah. I got it when I was a freshman when I first came to college, and I was like, I kind of like need to get a Twitter account so to be like hip with everyone else in college.
The cool kids all have Twitter.
Right.
Well, that's all we have for you guys this week. Thanks for tuning in for another episode of #That. I want to thank all of my panelists, Naya, Steve, and Elijah. Thank you for being here. Make sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at #ThatQU for a chance to be featured on our show. See you next week.